My name is Jana Sylvia, and I am the elementary art teacher at the Parthum School. The project is called What Lifts You. It was inspired by an artist named Kelsey Montague, who creates huge interactive murals. She uses that hashtag What Lifts You as a way to get people to think about what lifts them, what inspires them. At the Parthum, what we decided to do when I had this idea for the project, I wanted to use Kelsey Montague's art, but I wanted to do something that would involve families. Came up with the idea of, rather than having them painted wings, making the wings out of paper. I had 3 separate events. The first event, I just had families come and create a feather. They used a tracing template on white paper with black marker, and they traced the template and then filled the inside of the feather with lines and shapes and patterns and things that were important to them or that lifted them. At the second event, we made some more of those feathers, but then we also started to put the feathers together into the shape of the wings. And for the third event, we unveiled the completed wings and let people do the interacting with them. After the first event, I had about 150-ish feathers. And I think by the time I was done, we had probably close to 300 feathers. The Lawrence Cultural Council was a huge part of this. They provided a grant for all of the supplies that needed to be purchased to do a project this size, so I appreciate their help. We had families who brought a son and a daughter who were both here at the elementary school, and then came with mom and dad and grandma and great auntie. Over 100 people at each of the events. When I decided to do this, I was trying to figure out about how large we would need the wings to be. I figured about wings that were about 6 feet tall and about 3 feet wide. Our custodial staff actually put the wings up, attached them to the wall, but then we covered them with a big piece of black paper with that hashtag, What Lifts You, on there, just to sort of get a little, pique everybody's interest. As families came in, we were given a raffle ticket. And the raffle ticket was for the opportunity to be the first person to have their photograph taken with the wings. And the winner was a first grader here at the Parthum School. She loves art, so I was really thrilled. After O'Nashley got her turn in the spotlight, I think families really enjoyed getting in there and getting their own pictures taken. The goal is to get them posting the photographs on some social media, attaching the hashtag What Lifts You, and also attaching at Kelsey Montague Art. It would be great if Kelsey Montague sees our work along the way through some of these postings and gives us a little shout out. That would be super fun. The project really got going as a way to meet a couple of the school goals that we had this year. Family engagement was one of our goals, increasing and improving opportunities to engage families and build the Parthum School community. And a second goal that we had for this year was working on school culture, and as part of that school culture goal, we talked about wanting to find ways to beautify the building and add some art to the building. I think we did a great job with meeting both of those goals. Seeing so many smiling faces, seeing so many family members participating, not just for students, but also having moms and dads and grandmas and aunties sit down and make art together really felt wonderful to me. As an artist, I really enjoyed that part. People will come in and say, oh, what is that? And get excited to get their own pictures taken, keep the momentum going. And on the bulletin board, just as you enter the lobby, we've got a lot of pictures of the students with the wings that we posted up during this third event tonight. And we also asked the students to reflect a little bit about what does lift them. So alongside their picture, there's space for them to do a little bit of writing. And there's some really cute responses, things like, art lifts me, sports lift me. One of the children that were here wrote that his mom and pizza lift him. It was just nice to see things that make our students happy and be able to celebrate that.